Your attention, please. This is Dick Chapman, one of your official civil defense broadcasters with a special message. Military authorities have advised us that an enemy attack by air is imminent. This is a red alert. You are advised to go to your nearest shelter area immediately. Find shelter. There is not time to leave the city. Your state civil defense director has just issued the following instructions. Please remain calm. Every precaution will be taken for your protection. Keep your radio tuned to this place on the dial throughout the alert period for information. Telephone service to your home may be cut off to permit military and civil defense authorities to carry out vital operations. Do not attempt to join your family or your children if they are now separated. They will be cared for where they are. Obey your civil defense warden and find shelter now. Take shelter in your basement or in your nearest shelter area. If you can plug in your radio in the basement, take it with you. Use a portable radio set if you have one. Otherwise, turn up the volume of your radio so that you can hear it in the basement. Keep calm, don't lose your head. If you are at work, obey your civil defense authorities. Go quickly and calmly to your designated shelter. If your children are at school, they are being directed to shelter by their teachers. If you are in an automobile, roll over to the curb and then go immediately to the nearest shelter area. Do not leave your car where it will block traffic. This station will continue to stay on the air throughout the alert period to bring you authentic information and official instructions. Stay tuned to 640 or 1240 kilocycles on your radio for official information. Refuse to listen to unauthorized rumors or broadcasts. This is your official civil defense broadcast.
In accordance with the authority vested in me, I hereby declare a civil defense emergency to exist in the state of Minnesota. This will put into effect emergency plans for your welfare. Minnesota civil defense organizations, including those of counties and municipalities, are directed to mobilize and act in accordance with approved plans. I am also calling a special session of both houses of the legislature to convene at a place and time I will designate in a later announcement. I ask that you cooperate with your civil defense officials. You will be advised of further developments by radio. Stay tuned for further information. This is Governor Elmer L. Anderson.
Your attention, please. This is Dick Chapman, one of your official civil defense broadcasters with a special message. Military authorities have advised us that an enemy attack by air is imminent. This is a red alert. You are advised to go to your nearest shelter area immediately. Find shelter. There is not time to leave the city. Your state civil defense director has just issued the following instructions. Please remain calm. Every precaution will be taken for your protection. Keep your radio tuned to this place on the dial throughout the alert period for information. Telephone service to your home may be cut off to permit military and civil defense authorities to carry out vital operations. Do not attempt to join your family or your children if they are now separated. They will be cared for where they are. Obey your civil defense warden and find shelter now. Take shelter in your basement or in your nearest shelter area. If you can plug in your radio in the basement, take it with you. Use a portable radio set if you have one. Otherwise, turn up the volume of your radio so that you can hear it in the basement. Keep calm, don't lose your head. If you are at work, obey your civil defense authorities. Go quickly and calmly to your designated shelter. If your children are at school, they are being directed.
Hello Aloha, immune to the Tiki Wasteland. We are broadcasting from the bamboo bunker deep under the glowing sands of nuclear paradise tonight, where radioactivity is high, activity on the radio is low, and yellow cake is always on the menu. So, I breathed in and fucking sucked the mask in. So pour yourself a cocktail, grab a Geiger counter, because you are now tuned into Quaran-Tiki. All right, everybody, thank you for joining us. We will have Johnny Tai Pants on here momentarily, and then after that, we will have David Jimenez of the wonderful Marooned, a Texas Tiki podcast. Pretty good listening, right? Mm-hmm. Especially if you are a Texan and a Tiki file. The two, for some reason, go hand in hand, especially on this show. Let me demask. Oh. By the way, I don't know if everyone got the emergency update. If you have an iPhone, I know you did. Something about if you live in Dallas, where we are, you need to wear a mask everywhere you go. And we've already been doing that, so you should do it too, because I don't want your sickness, you freak.
That's shit to yourself.
Yeah, keep it to yourself. Get it out of me. This is our beautiful co-host, Siggy Sauer. She's always on here beside me, and I am your host, the Atomic Texan. We got a new little setup going tonight. Nothing is different for you guys, just for us. We have a big screen over to our left over here, so we can monitor the comments better. I know a lot of people on YouTube last time didn't get their comments read. Hello, Laura. How's it going? See? It's already working. Oh, and by the way, you like this?
Very funk.
5 seconds before the show, I was like, dude, I need to fucking type, but I need my costume gloves to keep the radiation at bay. And tonight we are drinking Mai Tais. Johnny will tell you more about that.
Justin Gordon.
Yeah, where's Gordo? What's
He's
up?
Watching.
Oh, he is?
Yes.
Hey, Gordo. Hey, Laura. How y'all doing? What's new in your neck of the woods?
I hope your skates come in soon.
He says, bring back Horace. Horace has never been on this show, and he will never be on this show. That boy is a disgrace
I'm scared
to
of
country
him.
living.
He really freaks me out. He just shows up sometimes.
Let me hit up Johnny, see what he's doing.
What's that say?
I was going to say, you's about good. Good. Cool.
Hi, Jason. How are you? How are things where you are?
How's it going, man?
I'm
good to see you.
trying to speak louder because no one can ever hear me.
Let's pull it closer. That should do the trick. Got it nice and close now. Hopefully that works. Let us know if you guys are hearing us okay. I do have a fan on this time because I get really hot wearing this jacket. And let me know if you can hear that fan. You probably can't. But I want to know. We're trying new things here, doing things, running a 2-monitor setup this time, full freak mode.
It's very distracting, but it's fine.
It was a little distracting, but you know. Let's see here. So we actually didn't think we'd be doing this show this long in our houses. I'm kind of surprised how long this quarantine has lasted, and it's going to last a lot longer apparently, but whatever. It's basically more vacation, I guess, and that's fun. I'm drinking out of the Zombie Village mug from San Francisco. I know you guys have seen it probably, but it is a prized possession. I adore it very much.
I got the ghoul again.
That's her favorite mug.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, tonight we are sponsored by Denizen Rum. So, what are we drinking tonight? We are drinking the Merchant's Reserve 8-year. That's why it tastes like that. It's got a very distinct and unique and delicious taste to it. That's going to be in all our drinks tonight. And actually, our guest, David, is going to have it in his as well.
Yay.
At least for some of them. I don't know if all, but I did see some on his shelf. So that's pretty dope.
Nice.
Let me go ahead and send Johnny the link to participate.
What are y'all drinking out there in the apocalypse? Gordo says you say Denzel rum.
Not Denzel, Denizen. You can read it. It's right. Hold on, I was gonna say over there. Right there, Denizen. Check them out. You can buy them at any fine boozery. We got a lot of those in Dallas. But you got to wear a mask when you go now.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fuck up.
We're counting on you.
Yeah, please. I don't want to be stuck in this house for the rest of the year. That would really suck. So get your shit together, please.
We are getting this house in order.
Yeah,
barely. I know everyone was doing that at the start of the quarantine. We're just barely getting there.
And we've thrown away so many pounds of garbage and shit, I can't even tell you.
I want to know if anyone watching knows, because I'm too scared to call, if Genesis is taking stuff or any clothes place to dump your clothes, and half-price books. We got a lot of books and movies and clothes to
dump. We don't need them.
I don't need it.
Other people could use them.
Hi, Jesse. We need to start a skate party. Yeah, we do.
Dude, I'm still learning to skate. Laura, I was skating the other day and I fell and I busted my head really bad. But I was wearing a helmet, so it didn't hurt that bad.
Half price is open.
Oh, half price is open.
Awesome.
Good. That's good. Jesse, what are you drinking out there in the nether world?
Yeah, I know you're partaking.
Man, we might be too pink tonight. I might have to change that to green. Mm-hmm. That's pretty crazy. But it is kind of cool for now. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you want more purple or do you want more green? I think I'm going to keep the red. I really like the red. I think we're going to go green. I think. Let's see. Yeah, Jen says half price is open.
Hey.
Laura said she needs to get a helmet. You get a helmet, dude. Get a helmet.
I was able to convince Corey to wear toe stops and wear a helmet. And it turns out he needed both. Who was right? Again.
Pink is my favorite singer. I don't know. I don't understand what you're talking about, Gordo. You're scary. Scary dude. Johnny, if you're listening, pick up your phone. Come save us. But what do you guys think? Do you like the insane amount of pink, or should we put some green in there?
Do you like the tropical wind blowing our background around? Do you like that?
Yeah.
Because I don't.
I had to hire a guy. I had to hire a guy. He's sitting right over here, and he's just blowing. That's his job. He just blows.
What's his name?
His name's Bob, I guess. I don't know. Pink, she did a Lady Marmalade song. Yeah, I bet she did. What are you talking about? What are you drinking out there, Gordo? Rodney Malone, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
See that? I don't get that.
Pink is nice.
Pink is nice. We like pink.
I actually don't. I don't like pink.
I like that. I don't know about that.
Oh, the pink, not the singer. Oh, I got you. Yes, the pink. Yeah. Oh, you think we should do green outside? And leave the pink? And it's not even supposed to be pink. It's supposed to be purple. What's going on right now? Steven blows. Steven Barris? Is that who you're talking about? Talking trash on my live feed about my good buddy?
He should be a guest on. He would love that.
Let's see. Beers, and peanut butter whiskey. Woo! Then change the color. Ooh! I don't know. What do you think?
It's still sun outside. I can't really tell what we're going to look like right now.
Yeah. Let me see what Johnny's doing.
Throw in some radiation green.
All right, we'll throw some green. All right. I'm going to throw some green.
No, let me do it.
Oh, you want to do it? Okay. She's going to throw some green on there. It's green. I don't know if anyone here is a fan of the report of the week. But that is one of our favorite YouTube channels. And if you don't know the Report of the Week, you should check him out. He's really cool. His name's John. Wow, that looks so beautiful. It looks good now, but it's not going to look good later. Green like Toxic Avenger. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Toxie. There we go. That's what we should do for Halloween. We should do, I could be Toxie, you could be his blind girlfriend. Or you could be Toxie, I could be the blind girlfriend. It's 2020.
I want to be Toxic.
Holy shit. That, it needs to come down in brightness. It looks like a fucking nuclear apocalypse going on right now, which is very fitting, but shit, that's bright.
Double the jump.
Yeah, double it. Whoa, shit.
I'm looking at it.
I'm trying not to. I'm getting blinded over here. Oh, by the way, guys, if you were watching this, please go ahead and share it to your timeline. Get us some other viewers. That'd be really, really cool. Gordo says it's much better, though. Oh, yeah, there we go. Doubling it looks nice. Amanda Campbell, how you doing? We're having a little lighting switch right now. God, my eyes, they're melted from radiation.
I don't know how to put it up.
Oh, dang. Here,
Wait a second.
now the brightness needs to come down.
Wait.
Oh, okay, maybe you're right.
It's like changing everything.
Oh, that looks cool. Yeah, even more though. There we go. That's pretty cool, man. Dang.
I can't see. Oh, it does. Oh, this one's messy. That was gonna be too much to do.
Okay. We may adjust it later. I don't know. What do you guys think of that change?
I like that.
There you go. Oh, yeah, that's good. You are very green. You look like She-Hulk.
It's because this one's missing.
Oh, pull it closer.
This is embarrassing.
No, that's cool. These are the struggles of going live. Live streaming.
I got an idea though.
You do got an idea? This is we got to work on the fly. We're stalling for Johnny.
Yo, where is he?
Where is he? Y'all want me to call Johnny? I'm gonna call him right now. I'm gonna put him on blast. God, I hope he doesn't say anything bad.
Put it on speaker.
Yeah, I'll be out there.
Oh, okay. All right. Later. He's coming. Be patient. How dare you? Oh.
How come they pop off all the time? When I try to take
Oh,
it
no.
off?
That
You
looks
do it?
cool, though. Well, I'm just going to go turn it down a little bit.
Well, I don't
All right,
want
we're
that.
going to switch out.
That's what I want to do.
All right. How does that look? Still two greens? That look cool?
Yeah.
Nice.
It looks like, why is that one longer than the other?
Oh, dang. I don't know.
Okay.
Alright, guys. Sorry about that. Gotta fix the lighting. Gotta make it look good.
Gordo can relate.
Gordo said he had the same
Oh.
problem on his OnlyFans.
Joe Ortiz says the purple and green is very Phantomatics.
Hey,
Yay!
Joe. How's it going on? Thank you for joining us. You know what I should have done? I should have asked David if we could use some Phantomatics music for our intro this week. Noted.
Stop looking at me.
I liked it the way it was.
Okay, I'm putting it back.
Yeah, there you go. I want a little bit of green too. I don't want to be all purple.
We can switch.
No, that's good. All right. By the way, Joe, thank you for saying hi on YouTube. Like I said, guys, if you don't mind hitting that share button, that'd be really cool. We're trying to get some new viewers up in here. There's a lot of other things called Quaran-Tiki happening, and we would love to let people know we're the original.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of a bummer. But we have the YouTube name. We have kind of the Instagram name, so...
Oh, Joe, you're into Phantomatics. That's awesome. Okay. Maybe we'll play some later. I'm trying to... We're waiting on Johnny.
Jesse says Johnny pulling an Axl Rose.
Hey, Aramis. How's it going? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for our mug. It's so beautiful.
You want to grab it? Yeah. Aramis, we participated on his awesome show, the Honeymoon Hula show, and the dude sent us this amazing, beautiful mug, completely free of charge. Look at how beautiful that is. That is our darling Aramis over in Hollywood, the man himself, the legend, Tiki's first boy go-go dancer. It's so cool. It really is cool, dude. Thank you.
Huge. We could use it for a bowl.
Look, it might as well be your head. Look at that thing. Jesus. It's huge. It's awesome, though. Thank you, Aramis.
Thank you.
And we're going to have Aramis back on here soon. I solicited some go-go videos for him. From him. I solicited some go-go videos from him. But I didn't have time to get him edited the way I needed it to be for the live stream today, which sucks. So we're gonna have him go dancing on the next one. And by the way, if you're a performer, please submit some videos, and we will get you tipped and promote whatever shit you want us to promote.
David says, I don't think our major label will allow the use of our music.
Oh, hey David. See you in a couple minutes, buddy. Stacy, thank you for sharing. We really appreciate that so much. Let's see. Jesse, I want to know what Aramis got from Spear. Bam! Yes! And by the way, that is David in the comment section of YouTube. David, how does it look on YouTube? I'm not monitoring the YouTube feed. We're just monitoring the stream or the original stream feed over here, and then I'm monitoring Facebook over here because for whatever reason, some of the Facebook comments don't pop up on the screen. It's rare, but it does happen. And then somebody would be like, "Hey, asshole, why didn't you read my comment? What are you doing?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm trying."
Drinking and looking at this and looking at this and making sure that's good, and then we got that one. Please bear with us. We're trying.
The Aramis.
This is our first time we're learning.
Aramis, what did you get from Spear Bam? And David, cheers. Thank you. Can't wait to blow you up with a bunch of stuff. Oh, Tiki Oishi. They commented via Instagram. But they're watching from Japan. So that's awesome. That's dope. Hey guys.
Miss y'all.
That pin, those 2 pins we sent you are on the way, and they should be there soon. Josh Butler, how's it going? And guys, if you have not yet, please share this. Like I said, I would love to hear. I would love to see as many people watching us make David feel awkward as possible. So that'd be great. Aramis got a pup. I thought you were the pup.
Oh.
What kind of puppy did you get? Josh Butler, pee pee poo poo. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. I mean, I had to assemble it when it got here. Okay, I don't get that joke, but I bet it's awesome. Whatever that is. Goddamn, got 3 versions of this up. Let's see. Tiki Oishi. Oh, good. No, they heard that. Okay. I love that. Miss them. Can't wait to go to Japan and
see them and hang out with them and
fall asleep.
Hey, do y'all know that Tiki Gucci guy? Does he speak English?
Oh, I asked them earlier.
You did?
Sorry, I didn't communicate that to her. I did ask them. Tiki Gucci does not speak English. So we got to learn Japanese.
Yeah.
And we're trying. And by the way, if you know any good resources, this is not Tiki at all, but if you know any resources of learning Japanese that actually work, send it our way. Josh, we are not drunk yet, but we are getting there.
Just feeling real awkward.
We're waiting for Johnny to come make us drunk. Johnny, where the fuck are you?
Did you check the Skype?
That link work?
I feel like you would say something.
Yeah. Johnny's probably fucking busy today, man. Well, let's see. Aramis is more of an otter himself. Oh, yeah, I see that. You go good in the water. I get that joke. Or not joke, but I get that reference. Let's see. Hey, Josh. Why don't you share this link? I want to see how many wily folk we can get in here. And what y'all doing straight from Hawaii? I didn't know you lived out there, boy. That'd be pretty funny.
Hi.
Alan. Man of the hour. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Did you pop up on yours or you didn't pop up on mine? Alan, did you block me on Facebook? Oh, there it is. Mine's slower.
Johnny was out getting mint.
Oh, shit. I didn't get any mint. Oh, well, we have a mint plant upstairs.
Barely. Apparently mint is very easy to grow. Not ours. It's us.
Oh, okay. Aramis got a lovely bottle of rum Clement and some glasses, rum samples, and pins. Nice. Oh, dude, Aramis, take a picture. Show me what pins you got. I noticed a lot of companies are starting to do like these. I have one on here somewhere. Yeah.
Enamel pins?
Yeah, these little enamel pins. They're super cool.
What is that one?
But this one is J&B? Is it? No,
It's so tiny.
God, it's small.
Ray and Nephew?
Oh, Ray and Nephew, yeah. Oh, from the last Dallas Tiki Week.
Oh, the Tornado Day.
Yeah, the Tornado Day. Last Dallas Tiki Week, we got rained into a, I don't know, it was a little poolside bar. And while a tornado was ripping through Dallas, and we were slamming free Tecate and eating something. I don't remember. Maybe we were just eating booze. It literally just says Clement. Hey, James Kavanaugh, how's it going? Oh, and a hat. I don't know. But I love you.
That's cool.
You meant the pin. I got you. I'm done. My bad. Hi, gamers. Gaming it up in the live stream. Also, I can work Wonder and Watercore. Yeah, I know you can. I've seen you. You and your big old clamshell. By the way, guys, please share. Please share. Please share. I want new fans. I want more people to yell at. And by the way, guys, if you feel like seeing the show get crazier and doing crazier stuff, you can hit us on Venmo. Our Venmos are in the description. $1.50. Shit. Donate 1 cent. I dare you.
It was processing what you were saying.
We're drinking Mai Tais tonight, by the way.
Surprise.
I hope you are also getting drunk if you're watching this.
Oh, wait, did Jesse tell us what he was drinking?
Oh, no, he didn't. Jesse, what are you drinking? We know you're drinking. I've never seen the man without a drink in his hand, but I've never seen the man completely drunk.
True. It's kind of...
Glitch City. What's up with that? Oh, hey, Johnny.
Oh.
There you are. Oh,
How long have you been there?
Looks normal again. Hey, Johnny, say something. Oh, I think I have it muted. My bad, buddy. All right, Johnny, say something loud. Oh, shit, Johnny, I can't hear you, buddy. Let me... I'm gonna restart the call, okay, Johnny? We're trying to get Johnny on here. He's our bartender.
4 minutes. I had a drink Marty made on a show that uses pineapple curry jalapeno syrup. Curry?
That sounds delicious.
I like spicy pineapple. I'm thrown off by the curry though, but I trust Marty.
Alright, let me get this situated.
Jamaican curry swizzle.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I love me some mezcal, Joe. Can't get enough of it. Let me see here. Just sent a new Skype link for Johnny.
What is clacking?
And then we're going to get Johnny on here, and then we're going to get David on here. We're all going to have a big, fat party.
Spice and pineapple. I also like the Black Swan spicy pineapple drink. And then they put tahini on the rim. Ooh, yeah, send me the recipe.
Alright. That should be good. Okay, Johnny, let me hear your voice. Oh, shit. Johnny, I can't hear you. See if you can hear him on the live. Can't hear you, buddy.
I can't hear anything.
Okay. Hey, Johnny, wait right there. I'm going to try and switch the audio stuff. Audio and video settings. Let's see here. Sorry, guys, we're getting it sorted. Audio and video. Microphone. Unmute for incoming calls. No, that's not it. Dang it.
I hear that fan though.
Hey, Johnny, say something. No, nothing yet. Shit. Well, he's not muted. Johnny can see and hear us. Okay, go back. Hold on, guys. We're getting this sorted out. I don't want the same thing to happen when David comes on. Hopefully it won't. I'm gonna do an audio test. Bear with me just a second while I fix this bullshit.
Johnny says he needs to restart his phone.
Okay, Johnny's gonna restart his phone. I'm gonna try.
Sorry. Today's a rough one.
Today's a little bit rough, but we're.
I wasn't expecting to do. I kept forgetting.
Alright, let me go to. Alright, let me see if this plays. Yeah, that works. I don't think it's on our side. Alright. By the way, guys, what are you gonna say? You guys can keep talking. Siggy can answer your comments if you have any while I get this stuff sorted out.
I have the answers to everything.
And I'm not too drunk to figure this out yet, so that can't be it. Okay, new link. Sent. I need a little keyboard for over here.
Yeah.
Little small nerdy keyboard. Ooh, I taste.
I forgot. I have my Dr. Wong from Swizzle that's I'm going to have after this, and I'm very excited about it.
So thank you, Swizzle. Thank you, Jen.
Thank you, Swizzle.
Shout out to
Thank
Swizzle.
you, Jen.
Let's see. Johnny, my boy. Can you hear me?
He's not on yet.
I'm dumb. All right, Johnny, say something. Please let there be audio. Nope. Nothing. Hey, Johnny, do me a favor. Try turning your volume all the way up. I don't know if that will help. I have no idea. But there is audio on this computer. It should be working.
Jesse likes your shoulder pads.
Oh, Jesse, thank you. Johnny, stay on the call though. I know I can't hear you, but you can hear me. Don't exit the call yet. I'm gonna go to audio and video settings and see if the speakers. Oh, Johnny, say something now. Oh my God, I got it fixed. Yay. It was on my end, it wasn't on your end. You were a little baby golden boy all along.
We're idiots.
All right, so let me bring over Johnny. Boom. Hey Johnny, the people can see you. What do they need to know?
All right. Can you hear me?
They can hear you.
I heard that from your live.
Yeah.
Yep. Does it sound good?
Yes.
How's
Matt
my
Webb!
framing?
Matt Webb, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining.
Who else is there?
Man, there's a lot of people here.
Jen, Jesse,
good.
Aramis, the huge.
Oh man, I'm glad we got that sorted out. That was freaking me out.
Yeah. Sorry.
What a freak out, man.
I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. Let me get off of Facebook. Man, Facebook eats up so much of the bandwidth. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And let me pull your Skype call up so we can have a normal conversation with you. Good. Now we can actually see you for once. You look good. We look good. Do you want to tell the people a little bit about what we're making? And by the way, Johnny, my you know when you hand me the glass through the screen?
Yeah.
The glass that usually comes out of my side of the screen, well, I was washing it and it kind of busted. So you may just want to hand that off to the roommates because I've already made a little denizen Mai Tai right here.
Oh, that sucks, man.
I know. I'm
I'll
an
get
idiot.
you. I'll hook you up.
Okay, thank you. All right, I'm gonna turn it over to Johnny, and he's gonna tell you guys about Mai Tais in a second.
In a second, not now.
And there you go.
Later.
Boom, Johnny, it's all yours, buddy.
Here we go. Me now. All right, everybody. So our sponsor is Denison Rum, correct?
Correct.
There, I got a little backstory before I start making this stupid thing. The Mai Tai, everyone knows this drink. It's the biggest cultor of the Tiki realm, all that kind of stuff, right? But it's also been highly abused and mismade after its first inception. First inception of it used a really long-age Jamaican rum that's quickly unavailable. So a bigger trying to retrace the origins of it movement kind of a thing was to add equal parts of Jamaican rum and aged agricole rum. And today, this Denison Merchant's Reserve, which is in my hand currently, is that in one bottle already. It's blends. So the blend the flavor style Jamaican rum and rum grande aroma de la Martinique. So it's basically trying to recreate that as much as possible and make it easy for you. As a home consumer, it's super easy. So enough of that. Now we're gonna make a drink, right? So you got use of one small-ish, medium type lime, right? Get it in there. Help you that. That's half of one. Keep one a Garnish. It looks a little cool. Make a little island looking thing, right? This is a patented technique of lime juicing. Pinch and roll. No one else can do that without my permission.
Hey,
So-
Johnny, I'm going to interrupt for 1 second. Are you on or off Wi-Fi?
Yeah,
On or off?
I know.
What?
So I have my phone on the setting for Wi-Fi. Is it working?
Maybe turn off your Wi-Fi.
Turn off Wi-Fi. I'm
Yeah,
choppy.
try it.
I need to take every-
You're
I just
getting
said-
you're getting super lag. I'm gonna switch it back to the views of both of us, and Johnny's gonna bring us back to that cocktail in just a second. I just want to make
How is
sure we are not too laggy. Well, I don't know yet. You haven't popped up on Facebook yet, because there was that much lag. But
Damn.
I know, damn,
My roommate is making a podcast.
it's okay. Shit happens.
It's bad.
Does it look good?
It's still a little skippy.
Still a little choppy.
Choppy.
Oh yeah. Look.
Yeah.
Stuck.
I guess go ahead and turn it back on, Johnny. I don't know what was
Turn
going
it
on.
back on. This is worse, sir. Now what?
Just carry on. It should be all right.
All right.
But
Maybe I should do-
we will not be able to do a Fantastic Four-Way tonight. It looks like we will
Oh.
have to do one guest at a time.
Just a threesome, huh?
Yeah, it should fix itself. By the way, guys, it should go back to normal. Johnny, we left off with you rolling some lime.
Okay.
Next.
Go for it.
All right. So we got a lime juice in there. I'm going to use ½ ounce of orgeat. So the original recipe calls for 1/4 ounce plus 1/4 ounce of rich simple syrup, known as rock candy, but had a little bit of other flavor to it. But I'm going to keep grabbing a bunch of stuff. You want to grab one thing, right? That's what this bottle is great for, right? So also a ½ ounce of a dry curaçao, or if you got triple sec or whatever orange liqueur can work just fine. And then not 1 but 2 ounces of this Merchant Reserve rum by Denizen. Make sure not to spill any because this is great stuff. There we go. And then with crushed ice, shake it because it's more convenient. If you got one of the spindle mixers, it's great.
Ooh, look at that technique.
That was a
So-
good technique.
It's a simple enough cocktail. This way, with this one bottle, make it a little easier, It's great. And then you put that island guy back on there. Look at that.
Nice.
Looks beautiful. I'm
All right.
gonna switch back to both of us.
You got mint, but I don't have any mint. I should have started growing mint.
Dude, so we actually have some mint upstairs, but forgot to go grab it.
You mean you meant to get it?
We meant to get it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with we're super laggy tonight, but Johnny, if you wanna, you got any plans tonight? You doing anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish putting my bike back together.
Oh,
I had to
okay.
take the wheels off to get new tires because they're so dang old.
I got you.
Run
Well,
down.
I was gonna say maybe after we connect with David, we should try and reconnecting with you. But if you're gonna be covered in hot oil, maybe that's a bad idea.
Well, yeah. Well, maybe that's better for that porcelain, though, right?
Yeah.
I brought a bunch of lube for that. Yeah.
By the way, Johnny, this is absolutely delicious. Thank you for sending the recipe.
Yeah.
I have Johnny's Venmo pinned in the comments. So not, I do not have that. That's a lie. I have
That's a lie.
Johnny. I have Johnny's Venmo in the description. And Johnny's a bartender, and bars aren't open in Dallas, Texas right now. So please throw Johnny some dough. The boy needs to eat. The boy needs to grease his motorcycle.
Yeah.
I'd really appreciate it. We'd appreciate. Oh, I'm burping out. Your drink got me drunk.
Thank you to Dennison for that. This is
Thanks, Dennis.
really cool product. Their other rum, I have another one here. It's another blend type, and it's pretty cool. It's a 100 proof dark, and it's 80% from Guyana and then 20% alcohol. So they do some fun stuff.
And where is this 8-year one from?
It's half Jamaican, half Martinique.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I really like it. It's super delicious. And it seems like it'd go well on a lot of stuff.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
fucking
it's fun.
fantastic
It's
in this Mai Tai.
Yeah. The thing that really made Tiki cool is the blend of rum, showing off how cool that can taste and other stuff. So it's the spirit right there.
Well, Johnny, man, I love you, but we got to grab David and throw him on here. Let's see if we can fix
you're
this.
trying to talk to me. That's fine. Whatever.
Again, thank you so much. We love you. Thank you for the recipe.
Yeah. Tell the jerks to follow the Instagrams of mine and Swizzles and whatever else, you know.
Yeah, follow Johnny on Instagram. It's Johnny. It's at Johnny Tight Pants. You can't forget him when you see him. And it's not a pineapple. That's dessert. Yeah, and you can catch him at Swizzle when Swizzle's open. And right now he's out there slanging drinks in the streets. So hit him up. And hit up Swizzle, and he'll deliver you something, and he might even have his shirt off.
Yeah. Mask on, shirt off. That's my motto.
Shit. Almost lost that Mai Tai. All right, Johnny. Well, we love
Trying.
you. Sorry you can't stay longer, but
Have fun with your freedom.
I love you, buddy.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
All right, so that was Johnny, our wonderful, wonderful bartender for Quaran-Tiki. And by the way, guys, this show is still in its infancy, so we're working out a lot of kinks, trying to figure out how the hell the internet works. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just winging
I
it.
don't know what you're doing right now. You
but-
gonna end the call?
But we're trying. Cool. So let's see now that it's just our connection. What happens with the lag? And by the way, Aramis, thank you for the humor. Love it. Give it just a second. Let it catch up. I don't want to restart the stream. That'd be really, really annoying. By the way, guys, let me know what you're seeing. I'd really appreciate that. Oh my god, is the whole thing frozen? What's going on?
I don't know.
Guys, please let us know what you're seeing out there. I'm gonna let this catch up, I guess.
Oh, we're down to 61% over the last 2 minutes.
That's good,
From
I guess.
100%.
From 100% of skipped frames, that
We love that.
bites. I don't know what happened there. Open settings. Let's see. Requires restart. I don't know. Okay. Alright.
looks like it's catching up.
Okay, it looks good now. There's no lag.
It says it's good now.
Okay, guys, sorry about that. I don't know. It might be Johnny's connection. It might be something over here. We're going to find out when David comes on. So, what's up?
You got that cord plugged in?
I got the cord plugged in. We're not going off of Wi-Fi. We are going straight up LAN. Beautiful LAN connection.
LAN party.
LAN party. Party, party, party. Let me turn off. Oh, Wi-Fi is off. Yeah. So, yeah, it definitely is LAN. So, yeah, I don't know what that's about. Pretty whack. But we're going to figure it out. So, I'm going to get David. David from the Phantomatics. David from Marooned, a Texas Tiki podcast on this motherfucker. And we're going to roll. And there's not going to be lag. Because I can tell. In my soul, in my body. And by the way, guys, now that the connection is fixed, don't feel ashamed to share. Ugh. Jump over here. Oh, shit.
Yeah, Stacy, that was definitely on our end. Apologies.
Alright, let's see here. My cards are good.
Sounds like it. Where's your straw? You asked me to get you a straw. And no straw needed.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna drink it too fast if I have a straw. Ooh, Aramis. Live, laugh, love. That's not live, laugh, love.
It's fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, David, I'm about to send you that link so you can join. Damn, that was fast, dude. Oh. I don't know. We'll figure it out. David. Alright, then. Alright. Cool. So, sent that to David. Alright.
Does the Skype call not do that cool song anymore?
No.
No.
I think it does, but I have it turned off. Oh, boom, 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 boom.
I missed that.
I'm wait for David to join, and I think I might make just another round of Mai Tais.
I want my Dr. Wong.
Oh, how do you make it?
Oh, I was just gonna do. Oh, I don't know. I was gonna do just the syrup with lime and rum.
Okay.
Jen, help!
Jen, what goes in with Dr. Wong? We got the syrup, but we didn't.
I didn't think about
Oh, it's delicious. Jesus.
how to actually make it. I was just gonna add some lime and rum.
Okay, so let me see. It doesn't seem to be any lag anymore. Seems to be good. Sorry about the lag. I hate when it lags. Fuck, marry, kill, Tiki edition. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know. Who would you do?
Give us 3.
Yeah.
And then we'll do it.
Give us 3. Next show. If you could make a whole show out of fuck, marry, kill, I'd be pretty impressed and I'd tune in. So many top fans. Damn, yeah, y'all a lot of diamond support and top fan.
Wow.
Bamboo bunker, wheeling, dealing, rum drinking, Geiger counter testing,
Radiation sucking.
plutonium licking, bunch of bad motherfuckers.
2 ounce of Jamaican 2 ounce mix. You can do that. We're using Denizen. Is that Jamaican? Jamaican?
You're making me crazy.
Is it? Oh, he just told us what it is. What did he say?
He did tell us.
You weren't listening.
Well, it's
Pop quiz.
80% Jamaican, and then the others Martinique.
That's what he said. You passed. You cheated.
Oh wait, so let me make it for you.
I'm not done with my my drink yet.
Well, I'm gonna make another Mai Tai.
Okay.
Holy shit! We got an award here. I've received 100 messages today with restream chat. We get an award, I guess. So since it's not lagging anymore, please feel free to share it again. I'd hate for people to be watching when it's laggy and us looking like a bunch of tiki tools, but we seem to have that figured out. And I really want to get some other opinions in the mix. I don't want just tiki files. While I love you, I want to talk to some normal people and get them hooked on tiki drinks.
I want to do Brian Johnson next.
People who don't know who that is, tell them who that is.
Brian Johnson. The easy way to say it is he's one of Kevin Smith's friends from like a kid or high school. And he was in Mallrats. Then he went on to make his own movie called Vulgar. And I fucking love that movie.
It is crazy and dirty and weird.
And then him and Walter Flanagan started a podcast called Tell 'em Steve Dave, which is a line from Mallrats. And then they went on to do Comic Book Men. And that's it.
Yeah, and so the podcast Tell 'em Steve Dave, they're really cool. If you don't listen to Tell 'em Steve Dave, you should check it out. Absolutely not tiki related.
No.
But, there's David. What's up, man?
Hello.
Oh, good. Your audio's good?
Yes.
All right, let me switch it over so everyone can see. And by the way, you're seeing something different than the fans are seeing. I don't know if you could tell that earlier, but we're running a DSLR.
Yeah. You're coming in at a different angle.
Cool.
All right.
Oh, you look good.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
perfect.
That's perfect. So everyone say hello to David Jimenez from Marooned, a Texas Tiki podcast,
Hello.
and the Phantomatics. David, will you please
What's up,
tell
y'all?
the people who don't know who you are, what you do, and why you're here?
I'm not sure why I'm here. Y'all have ruined the allure. I guess nobody knew Jimenez. It was Phantomatic for the longest time. So thanks, guys.
Cheers.
I host a podcast called Marooned, a Texas Tiki podcast. I play guitar in a surf band called the Phantomatics. Why'd y'all bring me on?
We brought you on because we're just having a bunch of other fellow, I don't want to say tiki creators because some people we've had on are not creators. They're just people
fans,
in the
tiki files.
community. Yeah. We're just trying to have a wide range of tiki files that do different things, and there's like 3 or 4 tiki podcasts I know of, and one near to my heart because it's from my home state.
Yeah, yours was the first one I remember listening to. I was like, "There's tiki podcasts? Cool."
Yes. Yours was the first one we found.
Oh, thanks. That's awesome. And actually, I didn't really post about it. I'm not a huge anniversary kind of thing. I mentioned it yesterday, but today is the 3-year anniversary of the very first episode of Marooned.
Yay!
So thanks for having me on.
Congrats! That's
Well, thank
awesome.
you for spending time with us
for sure.
in this crazy quarantine. I know you're not in Dallas. Where are you?
San Antonio.
San Antonio. Okay, cool. Oh, so yeah, I got questions for you. I don't know how much you can spill because you should save it for your podcast. And I've seen it called 2 different things. It's Hugman's Oasis, right? Like hug?
Hugging a man, yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. Did you get to peep that?
Yeah, a couple times. It's awesome.
No way.
So it's named Hugman's Oasis after Robert H. Hugman, who was the guy who designed the Riverwalk.
Oh,
He did the whole
wow.
design architecturally. So it's really cool. And that's one of the things that I love about Esquire, especially their downstairs bar, is all the menu is different from the upstairs bar. It's all steeped in San Antonio history. So all the cocktails have a story from San Antonio history that goes along with them. So I think it's really cool that they're bringing that over to the Tiki Bar and, you know, tying it in. It is on the Riverwalk. It's
That's
river
so
level.
cool.
So yeah, it's really cool. A lot of Texas history with it. But yes, it's incredible. It's tiny, but it's going to be super cool.
That's cool, man. I like tiny.
The pictures I've seen are just absolutely amazing. I
And
think Bamboo Ben
yeah, the
posted
pictures are
pictures.
insane. Ben did an amazing job, and first new episode in several months is going to be coming out next Friday. I was trying to do it today.
Next Friday.
Didn't work. Next Friday with Ben and his son Blake. Blake's
cool.
first appearance on any podcast.
Cool.
Just talking about the build, talking about all the bars Ben's built. So yeah, it's super cool. It's a really good episode. It was really long. It's like 2.5 hours. Going to try and edit it
Nice.
down, but
Don't.
yeah, it was a really fun conversation. No,
The
there's
longer
quite
the
a bit
better.
in there that needs to be cut.
There-
There's like a good
The-
30 minutes in there that can go.
I definitely understand that, man. There are certain times. Tonight will hopefully not be one, but there are certain times. Yeah, we go way too long and
5
get
hours.
way too drunk. And dude, that's actually. Even though I've met Boozy a couple times, the Boozy Doodler, I've met him a couple times in Dallas when he's running his booth at Swizzle pop-up events and shit. But the reason I wanted to have him on was because I heard the podcast that he did with you, and you guys just got shit canned, or I know at least he did for sure. He was very vocal about it.
So yeah, I've actually had him on a couple other times that have never come out.
Oh,
Because within
okay.
about 25 or 30 minutes, it's pretty far off the rails, and there's just no coming back from that. So there's a number of episodes. So that's one of the things. So this upcoming episode, I think, is officially number 23 out of 3 years, which is not very good. But there's been a lot of episodes that either audio quality didn't work, or we just like completely went off the rails. And it's just like completely unusable. I mean, especially the ones with Jason. I love those. Those are my favorites. He has the best stories. And once I realize that it's off the rails, I'm like, I never turn it off. I just let it keep going
Good,
and
yeah.
recording. And I'm like, your kids are going to love these stories in like 20 years. So I'll send them to you.
That's good. I like that, man. And it looks like there's no lag at all whatsoever.
Yeah.
By the way,
Good connection. Yeah.
you got a good
Looks good.
connection. And I like your contrast. You're very orange right now, and we're very pink and green.
I was gonna flex. I had my whole recording setup, and then I'm just like, AirPods. I don't want to deal with any of this. So
Dude.
let's just go that route.
I feel that so hard.
I understand that. Our setup. Oh shit, I can't show you, but we got for the first time because we were missing a ton of YouTube comments last time. So I'm running the stream off of a laptop that's pushed too far away so that when you look at us, you're not looking up our noses. And then
like you're doing with
a
me.
little bit, but you look good,
It looks good.
on the screen. In the little thing we built, you look good in it. And then we got that big monitor over here so we can see now. If you're watching on YouTube, please forgive us for last time. And then we got a mirrorless camera, Sony a7 III, right in the middle of those. And then I got a little bit of a baby bar going on over here. Finally brought a fan in because this jacket is way too hot.
Yeah, I feel that.
And then on top of the trash can, I have I don't have an ice bucket yet, so I just use a pot.
All right.
Yeah.
I like the setup. It's high quality and efficient.
It's
Very.
we're trying to make it, man, as a fleggling
I know.
show. And dude, we didn't even,
Formerly known as the gum bucket.
formerly known as the gun bucket. Well, when things calm down a little bit and the world settles down and everyone's nice to each other, we may bring that back. But that is gone the way of the dodo for now.
Yeah.
But this is an apocalyptic themed show. And kind of we just want to break the norm of Tiki a bit. While I appreciate the classic stuff, I just feel like there wasn't a show that gave that, I don't know, weird trauma vibe type thing. We just wanted to weird it up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, and before I keep sucking my own dick, tell us about the Phantomatics.
Phantomatics. It's something. It's we're a surf band. We've been around since 2008 is when we started the band. Sporadic on and off a lot. A lot of different bass players, mostly. Bass players really hard to find. I play guitar, yes. Consistent drummer, Joe. Shout out to Joe. He's been with us since the beginning. I'm really bad at managing a band and managing a podcast. That's why we only have one EP in 12 years and 23 podcast episodes in 3 years.
Dude, it's hard, man. It's no joke. Even
I'm
doing
also
the show.
busy. I do work full time. I'm going to school right now also, so that's been occupying most of my time in between podcasts, traveling until, of course,
Recently.
COVID and no more traveling. But yeah, so Phantomatics is a lot of fun. We super huge influence of the Ghastly ones, Bomboras, a lot of the mid 90s surf bands that like kind of, I guess, third wave of surf. All those bands were a huge influence on me, and I just wanted to do something different. I loved surf music, but I didn't want to just do, the traditional kind of, I guess you associate it with the older guy surf. When we started this band, we were all in our early 20s, and it was really different for San Antonio. Didn't really have anything like that. And yeah, I mean, I guess it just was a kind of right place, right time, because it seemed like soon after that surf started getting huge again. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. We haven't been doing a whole lot lately. Just like I said, been busy. The last show we did was for Texas Tiki Week last fall in Austin, which was a lot of fun. That was a really good time. Laylo had done a pop-up while we were there, so that was super cool. Good cocktails while we were playing. And yeah, that's about it right now. Just can't really practice at the moment, even if we really wanted to, with all this stuff going on. So yeah, at some point we'll get it going back again. It's just it comes in waves.
So I don't
which is appropriate surf.
So I don't ignore the comments. Joe did say your video looked good. And then Jen said you should release Marooned off the island with all the crazy interviews. Aramis says,
that may be like the Patreon. If you want, you're gonna have to pay for that stuff. If you want the goods, because there's a lot of dirt. If you want that, you got to pay for it.
Tiki dirt.
Because I'm going to be held liable for it, so y'all got to give me some money for that.
That's such a good idea.
That really is a good idea. We definitely buy into that. Have you done Patreon before?
No, I don't like taking money for that, because I don't do it for the money. I have a job. And that's the reason you asked for a Venmo. Like, I don't do this stuff for Venmo. I do it because I like it and it's fun.
Yeah. Boozy,
and I get to meet a lot of cool people.
Boozy wouldn't do Venmo either.
Yeah, and that's why I love Jason. He's a stand-up guy, and I feel like we get along really well because we have a lot of the same, I don't want to say principles, but we agree on a lot of the same things. That's one of the reasons I love Jason. He's one of the best guys I know. And yeah, he's just a lot of fun to be around, a lot of fun to hang out with. Love his home bar. Tabuzi Lay is incredible. Super cool.
It looks amazing.
So yeah, this is all just fun. I like meeting people. As much as an introvert as I am, I do genuinely like meeting new people. Got to meet Jason through the band. Get to meet people like you guys through the podcast, stuff like that. So yeah, I just have fun. Get to travel, get to talk to new people, get to meet people like Ben. That's how I met Bamboo Ben, was doing the podcast for the 1 year anniversary of Tiki Cat. He had that and on his third episode of Marooned. So yeah, it's just a lot of fun.
There was something I was going to ask you. I remember it being talked about on Marooned, but I don't remember if you said you were gonna go or if you went. Did you ever go to any of the Swizzle pop-ups?
I haven't. So, and I feel really terrible about that. As much as I promote Texas, I that drive to Dallas sucks. 35 is the worst.
Dude, it
so
is. It's
we need to get
horrible.
out there. I still haven't been to Four Kahunas. Haven't been to any of those.
Shit.
So
Yeah.
I
I'm
gotta make it
from
out.
an
I'm
hour
hoping
west of San
if
Antonio, and anytime I could not take that drive, that's cool with me. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
terrible drive.
and that's the thing. And the guys at Four Kahunas are all really nice. They're really cool. They've been trying to book the Phantomatic for like the last 2 years. It just never works out. We're either not gigging at the time or we just can't make it. I've also been wanting to do a podcast with them since they opened. So same thing with Jen and Marty. Been trying to get one with them for the longest time.
Aw.
So I'm gonna have to make it like maybe a long
A
weekend.
weekender.
Right.
Yeah,
Later
yeah.
this year. Once we can all be safely together again
sure.
and talking in person, I'll have to make the trip out to Dallas and
Swizzle,
see what's going on.
Swizzle's coming
Swizzle
fast
looks
and
cool.
furious. Like, I don't... Obviously, there's no decided open date yet, but, man, they are getting there. So close.
Yeah, no, I've heard nothing but good things. I'm very excited to check it out.
Dude, so what, I guess, what kind of shit have you been doing? Are you still working your day job and stuff?
Yeah, my wife and we've been lucky enough to still be working. We work from home.
Oh, nice.
So it's definitely been a change of pace, not being in office, working just here 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
And then, try and close the door to the office and not think about it until the next day or over the weekend.
Right.
I mean, ideally, once this is all over, I'd like to stay home. It's been very nice. So we'll see. But yeah, I mean, we've been working. That's why I say I don't need any money for coming on here, for doing any podcasts. I work. I'm good. I just want to have fun, meet cool people, and talk about fun stuff that I love.
Sure. Dude, do you ever go to any of the events like like Tiki Oasis, the Hukilau, what is that Palm Springs one?
Tiki Caliente.
Tiki Caliente or Mod. You ever go to any of those, man?
No, that's not really my thing. Too many people.
For sure, there's a lot of
like
people.
I said, I'm an introvert. I don't like to be around that many people. Our plan was to go to Hukilau this year, but that didn't work out. We're also trying to plan going to Mai Tai anyway next month. I don't think that's going to work out. So, no, I've never been too big on the events. It's a lot of people, a lot of different vibes you got to deal with, a lot of drunk people.
Yeah, dude, a lot
one.
of drunk people.
So I don't know. You guys go though, right? You guys went to Oasis.
We
all went last year, right?
We
Yeah.
went last year and the year before.
It
Nice.
helps when
How was
you're
that?
one of the drunk people.
Yeah, and that is the good thing though about Oasis. I know a lot of people give it shit, but I really enjoy Oasis because even though there's like one or two like dickheads, but other than that, literally out of the I don't know how many people go, like 1,500 or 12,000, or not 12,000, 1,200, 1,500, something like that. One or two or three dickheads out of that many people is okay.
Yeah,
I can deal
alright.
with it. And it mostly, and dude, it's so cool getting to see all the different bands, and then also getting to check out the room parties and all those bars that fly in, or those bartenders that fly in and represent their bar. Because I don't have the money to travel around and go to every bar, so getting that little taste here and there is super cool, and I appreciate that.
No, for sure.
But
and
it is
I
a lot
love
of people.
San Diego, so I definitely would love to go to Oasis. But I also like going to Falls when it's not insanely crowded. That's the other thing, is when I'm in San Diego. When we go to San Diego, we pretty much have a standing reservation throughout our trip at Falls.
Awesome.
Some nights we even do two. We'll do right at opening, and then we'll do a reservation for maybe like midnight so we can go back.
Uh-huh.
That's
So
super cool.
yeah, to have that many people and be fighting for all the same stuff. Yeah, it's
It gets a little
I don't know.
chaotic.
I dig
It
that.
definitely gets a little chaotic, dude. And
I'm
that's
sure.
what most people say. I mean, totally. It's like, and we haven't been Tiki Files for super long. Maybe just like, I don't know, like four years now or something like that. So, I mean, we're not burnt out on it yet, but I definitely know a lot of people are.
Yeah.
What
It's
do you,
become huge. It's super huge.
say that again?
I said it's super huge right now. It's
Oh, yeah.
even bigger than when I first started getting into it, and that was like the beginning of the resurgence, I guess.
Dude, it's pretty cool, man. I'm honestly surprised that so many bars are popping up in Texas. We were just talking about Hugman's Oasis, and then we got Swizzle coming. We already got Fort Kahuna's,
Yeah.
and then, Lalo's Tried and True. Been there for a while.
Yep, definitely.
3 years or 4 years? Or is it longer?
What's that? Lalo?
Lalo?
I think just had their 6th anniversary
Oh, 6.
party.
Wow, okay, so that
Yeah.
was way longer than I thought.
This most recent one, I think, was 6.
And then,
So yeah, I mean, they've been killing it since they opened.
do you have any... here, this is why we have you on here. Inside scoop. What's the inside scoop with Tiki Tatsuya? Do you know anything about that?
I've talked to a few of the guys. I've tried. I don't go into any of this with the intention that, like, I want to get there early. I want to be the first in. Nothing like that. I just want to help promote it.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things with Hugman's. I just want to help promote it. That's going to be my base of operations as soon as they open.
Dude,
I've reached.
I don't want to give away any personal details, but are you pretty close to it, or is it still a little bit of a drive?
We're fairly close. Maybe like 15, 20 minutes away, depending
Nice.
on traffic.
That's awesome.
So we're not super far from downtown. Yeah. But yeah, Tatsuya, I've reached out to him multiple times. I've talked to him about just, trying to get in with the Tiki Files, the Texas Tiki Files. And they're just not receptive. They want to do what they want to do.
Mhm.
And that's not to disparage them
For
or
sure,
say
for
anything
sure.
bad. They have their idea of how they want to present this bar.
Right.
So, all right, cool. More power to y'all. Good luck. They've been talking about it for 2 years. I was just looking through something on Facebook the other day, and I saw, like, when they first posted the picture of where it was going to be. That was August 2018.
Oh,
So-
shit, wow.
But I mean, they also have like 4 ramen restaurants around Austin, and I think they've had a couple other ones that they've been working on. So I mean, they're busy. They've got priorities. Those are their money makers. But with that said, Tiki's a pretty big money maker right now, and they could have been making even more money if they had focused on that. So
But- let me shake this real quick. There was I need more ice. Oh well, we'll live with it. There was a pseudo. I say pseudo because it got a lot of shit, but there was a pseudo tiki bar around here called Palikia that a lot of people shat on, and I know there was
I heard.
also one in Austin. I'm trying to remember the name of it, and I can't. And it's fine. Like, I don't want to. Everyone.
Are they still open?
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
Lost Lake.
Lost Lake.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
So
It's
we
called
went.
Lost Lake.
No, Lost Lay.
Lost Lake.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, Chicago.
No, so we went in December just on a whim. We had gone up to Austin to do some day drinking. They were like, it'd be really funny. Let's go to Lost Lay. And it was, I gotta say, the guy who was bartending, the one bartender who was there, he was genuinely trying. He seemed to actually care. It's just that place right out of the gate, they shot themselves in the foot and didn't do anything to try and promote the Tiki community or even invite the Tiki community in. Their whole debacle with ripping off 3 Dots mugs just didn't sit right with anybody.
Dude, I want those so
And
bad.
that I think that kind of shot him in the foot right out of the gate.
Oh,
So
totally.
And like I know this is out there in the interwebs and stuff. Don't think I'm trying to solicit bullshit out of David. I'm just curious with his travels as a fellow Texan to places we couldn't make it to. So I'm very curious.
yeah, I'm happy to share.
Do you so what was I going to ask? I had one burning question in my mind and it completely fell out the back of my head. Home bars. Do you have a home bar, first off?
We're in an apartment,
Okay.
so Not really. We've got a nice liquor cabinet that's very well stocked, and we're in the process of moving, which is why everything is completely bare. I tried to finagle this to where you couldn't see any boxes.
It worked.
We're moving in a couple weeks, so
Nice.
we've got everything packed up. I sent a picture to some buddies of mine. Somebody mentioned a tiki mug they had gotten. I was like, "Oh yeah, we're moving." We just packed up the mugs, and it was 8 boxes worth.
Holy
Once
shit.
they were all wrapped.
Of
Yeah.
mugs?
Yeah, just mugs. We've got a ton because we travel all over, like to bring them home. So, yeah, it's no. Once we get a house, definitely Tiki Bar is going to be the priority. Super traditional. Jason, the Boozy Doodler, his bar is something to aspire to.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
a great spot.
That
We
blew
love
my
hanging
mind.
out there. Yeah, it's just crazy that somebody they open the doors and they have this like bar that could be a commercial bar.
I know, yeah.
If it was bigger, and that's just in their house whenever they want,
That's what we're
awesome.
struggling with too, man. We live in a townhome, and so we do have a little weird room that is definitely too small to be a dining room, but it connects the kitchen and the living room, and I really don't know what the fuck to do with it besides like do a pseudo tiki bar. I know we can't like damage up the place too much, but
Yeah,
we've been getting the house together like crazy during this quarantine, and we're trying to. That'll probably be the next thing we do is try and tackle a little home bar, big enough for like I don't know, like 4 people, something like that. But
yeah,
I don't know.
that's
It
a
should
good
be
size.
cool.
That's all you need. You don't want 12 people in your house.
No, dude, no. Oh God. Go-to cocktail. What is your go-to cocktail?
If I had to pick like one that, if I'm feeling thirsty and I'm gonna make a cocktail, it's gonna be a Jet Pilot.
Oh no.
For the longest time, it was a Mai Tai. The Denizen Mai Tai is classic. I was drinking a ton of those on Wednesday for Mai Tai Day.
Nice.
But Jet Pilot is hands down. I think the Zombie is a fantastic cocktail, but I think Steve Crane perfected it at the Luau when he made the Jet Pilot. It's just, it hits on all levels. To me, it's what a tiki cocktail should be. It's got a nice spice. It's got a nice overproof rum. It's checks all the boxes.
Nice.
What about you guys?
Man, I never make it at home, but it's always going to be a missionary's downfall. But with
yeah.
a floater of something super strong. I know it breaks
Yeah.
the recipe a little bit, but
I
yeah, for sure.
I never follow the recipe for that one. When I make missionaries, they're like neon green because
Good.
it's a mint cocktail. You want to taste the mint.
Yeah.
Like if you're not getting a mouthful of mint, then what are we doing here?
Right.
Like
That's the point.
let's just box it up, ship it out.
What about you? What do you?
I don't know. My answer before was a painkiller. Like, I'm always in the mood for a painkiller. But I've really been liking, like, doing, like, a swizzle syrup, lime, and rum.
Yeah.
Like,
super
it's
simple.
so easy to make, and I'm
Yeah,
hammered really
I mean,
easily.
Daiquiris.
classic DAC, tea punch, stuff like that. Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah.
I think, and I love DACs because I think that is the ideal platform for tasting any rum. And whenever people ask, like, "Oh, I just got this rum. How should I try it, or what should I use it in?" Say, try it in a DAC first. Sip it neat if you want, but try it in a daiquiri, and you'll know what that rum is all about from that, and go from there.
We haven't done that with Denizen. We probably need to. Oh, I guess you're doing it right now.
Yeah.
Let me taste it.
I don't have anything.
Oh, you
I've been
didn't-
waiting for you to make
Oh,
me a
my
drink.
bad. Let me make her a drink real quick.
Well, I know you got stuff in the thing.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
I got a little bit.
You know what? I need a refill too.
Do your thing, man.
I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, guys. So David's gonna make a drink, and I'm gonna make a drink for Siggy. What do I need to make you?
This.
Okay. What did Jen say? Oh, by the way,
I don't know what
Joe says David has a mug addiction.
He said you.
David, you have a mug addiction. Aramis, I'm like that spitting raptor in Jurassic Park right now. I don't know what that means, but I love that. I love that thing. It's not a raptor. What is it? Dilophosaurus. I think. I don't know.
Nerd.
God, I used to love Jurassic Park. Oh, by the way, guys, thank you for watching. I know I'm so sorry the lag turned away so many of you beautiful people out there in the Tiki Wasteland. But if everyone could do their duty and just share it once on Facebook, we'd really appreciate it. I'd love to get some interesting questions in here for David. You don't need to ask us questions. You know, we're just going to answer some dumbass shit. But any questions for David? Completely unfiltered, off the rails. But nothing filthy. Keep it clean. Well, keep it PG-13 or NC-17 at least. Jesus. Oh, dude, you can say anything you want. Literally, within reason. Just don't get the FBI on this show. Other than that, we're good. Literally doesn't matter. That's what. Oh yeah, and so tell me what I need to.
I think she said 2 ounces of the syrup and 2 ounces of the rum.
Okay, that's pretty easy.
I think that's what she said.
Jen,
I tried to scroll back and find it, and I couldn't find it.
Let us know if we're doing anything wrong, Jen.
Ooh, that smells so good.
That smells super good. We're I know you can't see it right now, David, but you can probably hear it. Well, we're mixing up some Dr. Funk syrup.
Dr. Wong.
Oh, Dr. Wong. Dr. Wong, my bad. That's a benefit of living.
I almost made
by
Dr.
Swizzle.
Funk my burlesque name, remember that?
Yeah. That would have been good. That would have been
so dumb.
Are y'all right by Swivel?
Oh, dude, we're 9 minutes.
Almost just across the highway.
9-minute Uber. And so the Uber costs $14 both ways on a busy night. I've calculated it.
Anybody order
One of your
oat
passengers just commented on one of my Instagram pictures.
One of what?
Yes.
Oh, what did they say?
Check my Instagram. There are pictures of Husband's Oasis.
Oh my god, there's no ice? You
Mm.
give me just like 3 cubes of ice?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Go grab some ice. And guys, my pin just fell off. One of my big old pins. I don't want to step on this shit. It's sharp. And by the way, guys, if you got questions for David, throw them in the comments. We'll read it to him, or maybe he can read them. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's see. Don't tell me what to ask for, Corey. Aramis says, oh, let's see. Anybody order oak wash tonight? Oh, was that one of the menu items on the Swizzle delivery menu, Brandon?
Open it.
There we go.
Heck? I just need the ice.
Dang, I can't find the other back to this pin. Okay, well I guess it's gonna have to wait a second. Yeah, so if you got any questions for David, throw them at us. Doing a little drink making here.
Hey, I didn't see that one earlier. Did you just put that on?
Yeah, I just put it on. Can't wait to put the Tiki Oishi pin on. That's pretty good. Oh my god. Aramis says, does David have a twin with questionable morals?
I could be that
Ooh.
Did you run into him in San Diego, Aramis?
He says, or does Dave have questionable morals?
There you go. All right. One Dr. Wong.
It smells so good.
Ooh, shit, it tastes good, too. Jen, shout out to Swizzle. It's delicious. Dr. Wong. Hey, what's up, man? All right, let me throw David back on the screen.
Turn that away from me. I'm cold.
Okay. All right, David, you're back on the screen. Okay, he said, Brandon...
Up wash mug artist.
Oakwash is a mug artist. I don't know Oakwash. David, do you know Oakwash?
In Houston, yes.
Oh, Houston.
Guy did an amazing Whatabob, a Whataburger themed bob, tiki bob.
What?
That looks really insane.
That sounds so
He's also
cute.
he's doing a really amazing, like, I don't know that it's technically a bowl, but he's doing a mug for Laylo that looks insane. It's like their A-frame behind the bar.
Oh, wow.
Is what the mug is. It's crazy.
Oh, Oakwash. Oakwash.co on Instagram. I think.
I want to see the Whatabob.
Yeah, I want to see the Whatabob too. Sorry, we're
Oh, there it
fucking
is.
scrolling through his
The left,
Instagram right now.
stop. That one.
Oh, dude.
How cute.
That's pretty dope. Do you have that mug? Oh, here, let me ask you this.
I don't.
This is one question we ask everybody. Your most prized mug. And it doesn't, nothing to do with value or anything like that. Just like
Your fave.
house fire, everything else is saved in the house, but you could save one mug. What is that mug? You have to.
I've got
Just
it.
pick one.
I've got it.
Okay,
I've
3.
got at least 4.
Okay, four.
If they weren't boxed up, I'd go grab them right now.
Okay. You just tell us.
So my wife completely surprises, or just to surprise me, because she likes me, I guess, had gotten me the 2 discontinued Ghastly Ones mugs. It was a green and a purple, which Ghastly Ones are like the biggest influence as far as playing surf music goes for me. So that was super cool. It was when they first came out, I wasn't super into collecting mugs, so that's why I didn't get them. But I mean, they were like $25, and I kicked myself because she paid a lot more than that. And then the first like expensive mug I bought was in Vegas for the Golden Tiki when they used to do really cool mugs, which they don't anymore, which sucks. But Tiki Diablo built the bar, so he did their very first mug, which was my first Diablo mug, was the first mug that I spent $125 on that I thought I was insane buying, which who knew that was going to be the cheap end. So that one is hands down one of my favorites. And then a while back, I got a message from, I don't know who it was at Laylo, from the Laylo bar Instagram asking me for my address. And they had said, we got some new shirts, we want you to have one. So I said, awesome, thanks. And they said, get us the sizes for you and the guys in the band. So they sent us all shirts.
Nice.
But when I got the box, I'm like, this is very heavy. And I opened the box, and there were the shirts in there. I'm like, this is awesome. That's super cool of them. That's super nice. They didn't have to do that. And wrapped inside all the T-shirts was one of their very first Tiki mugs, which has been one of my holy grails for the longest time. They knew I wanted one, and so they just sent me one just because they had one. They had a spare, I guess. I don't know.
Dude, that's
but
dope.
Either way, it was an amazing gift because there were 50 of them made for their second anniversary.
Oh.
So I had all of them other than that one, and so that one is like one of my most prized possessions. That is just, it's so cool, and that's why I love the guys at Laylo, because they do things like that. So.
Dude, we still haven't been there. I desperately want to go.
You haven't been to Laylo?
No. We haven't.
It's a lot of fun.
We've been trying to get down there to go see Laylo, and then we had a sumo wrestler friend that lived there.
Yeah,
we were
our
trying
friend
to go visit,
Wakaichiro.
and he moved to New York.
Nice.
Like 3 months ago.
Okay.
So now we're like, fuck.
Yeah. We were going to make it a little weekend deal, but now I guess we just get more days at Laylo.
Yeah. No, Layla's the best. They're great people, great vibe, super cool. It's small-ish, but it's a lot of fun. And yeah, they make it a great time. They have a bunch of amazing original cocktails. Barefoot in the Sand is one of my favorites. It's this like banana macadamia nut kind of thing. And they use this stuff they call Tiki Butter, which, according to an article I read, is just melted vanilla ice cream butter and so it's nothing but sugar.
Yum.
But it tastes amazing. It's insane. Probably go for like a 10-mile run the next morning after a couple of those, but yeah, it's a great cocktail.
That sounds awesome.
So, What was I going to ask? The Mai Tai, something about the Mai Tai. I'm trying to remember if that was your podcast I was listening to where you were trying to figure out recipes from the Mai Tai, or was that not?
I did one with Hurricane Hayward, the guy who runs Slammy and the Atomic Grog.
Uh-huh.
He has a blog where he does the tribute recipes.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm thinking
I did
what he was saying.
Yeah, I think officially I may have the very first podcast recorded inside the Mai Tai.
Oh, nice.
And I actually did 2 of them when we were there. So I did that one with Hurricane, and then I did a walking tour with the guy who does all the tikis.
Yeah.
In Kern and Hurricane, and that was amazing. It's so cool. And that's one of the reasons that I love doing the podcast, is because it gets me cool opportunities like that.
Mm.
I don't know that anybody else has done a walking tour of the Mai Tai with the guy who's carved all the tikis, showing and talking, this is what we did this one, this is how we did this one, this is the history of this one, because at this point they're all cement. So they don't really have any wood tikis anymore. It's just because being outside in the elements in Florida 24/7, they all erode and they're all worn away. So a lot of them, they did casts of the original tikis, and now they just, if one of them starts wearing out, they do a cement replacement and just put a new one in. So that was super cool. Got to see they have these amazing Chinese ovens that are like, I guess maybe one set of 3 or 4 in the States.
Oh, wow.
That they cook all their meat in.
Oh,
and then we got to see the back of house, got to see the amazing back bar with like 60, 70-year-old rums that are for a very exclusive company. It's crazy. Mai Tai is next level for sure.
That was the question I was thinking of. So you do a lot of mobile podcasts. There's not a lot you do, I don't know, if any, that I've heard where it's just at your house or anything like that. What is the setup like? Do you have like
2 of them to date have been over Skype. So I did Robert Hamilton from the Tiki Torches a couple years ago. That one was over Skype. When the Corona hit, I was reaching out to a lot of bars about, whether or not they wanted to do an episode talking about what they're doing to fundraise and try and keep their bar going.
Oh, that's good.
I got a few bites, but it's really hard because I feel like the best episodes are in person. Mm-hmm. And I like being face to face. I think it's a lot more fun.
Definitely.
And it, as I'm sure you guys know, it's just really hard to schedule and get people to commit to doing something over Skype. So yeah, I haven't done many of those. As far as what my setup is, it's this guy.
Oh, Zoom.
This Zoom recorder. It records up to 4 channels at once. So it's awesome. When I first started, I had a laptop. I had all sorts of stuff. Now I just bring this and however many mics I need, and that's it.
Dope.
Nice.
Are you just using what? Oh my God! It's been so long since I've been in a band. The Shure 78s or 87s. What are those called? Just the regular old handheld mics.
I use, not sponsored, but I use Blue microphones.
Oh, cool.
Just handheld dynamic mics. That's
Nice.
what I use. They're super rugged. They can take a beating. I don't have to worry about them being in my suitcase or being in my check bag, and just throw them around.
And the sound quality always sounds great, man. Obviously it's not
Appreciate
the most studio produced thing ever, but it sounds good. It sounds great, man.
Thank you. Appreciate that. I try and do what I can as far as editing and isolating what I can, but and I get one of the early reviews that I got was, well, it's good, but I don't know, the audio just fluctuates. I'm like, guy, I'm on location. I'm not in a recording studio. Like I can't control every variable as much as I would like to, and we're in bars, we're drinking, there's clinking of bottles, there's cups hitting the table.
That's what I really liked about the Mai Tai episode. I really heard it. I think it was the Mai Tai episode, or I know there's 2 episodes, but I don't remember which one it was, or it was both. I swear to God, I heard a lot of bar noise in one of them, and it really, when I just tuned out and shut my eyes, I was like, fuck, it's like I'm at the table, but I'm not drinking. I should be drinking.
and that's the vibe that I want to go for. I don't like, people always ask me, who are you interviewing or who have you interviewed? They're not interviews, they're conversations.
Yeah.
I want the listener to feel exactly what you felt. I want them to feel like they're a part of the conversation,
That's
like
way
they're
more
sitting right
interesting
next to
than
us.
like a robotic interview.
Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to do journalism, I would have done that. I'm not into interviewing people. It's, it's a conversation like we're having. We're just talking, we're hanging out, and this is what I like to do.
Good. That's awesome. And that's why I like the podcast, man. It's really cool. And
Thank
like
you.
I said, it's a weird thing. Like, I feel like Tiki is a very, very, very more than often visual thing. Bright colors. It's all about mugs, loud, in your face, aloha patterns. The bars look insane. It's really one thing I like about Marooned is that it still totally has that vibe without being without having a visual medium.
element.
Yeah. I really
Thank
dig
you.
that.
Appreciate it.
Totally.
It's not completely unintentional, I guess. I mean, there is a lot that goes into it. I mean, and there's certain things, I carrying around these foam mouse pad coasters to try and minimize noise when we're in bars because,
Nice.
we're at bars,
dude.
we're sitting at tables, we're drinking, gotta try and dampen. I don't want it to be too perfect. Like Bamboo Ben says, perfectly not perfect. It doesn't have to be like recording studio quality, but if I can minimize, just drinks plopping down,
For sure.
I want to do what I can.
That's a good idea because there is another very prevalent Tiki podcast out there that I do like them a lot, but sometimes, man, since the quality devices they're using is so high, and there's no like foam pads or anything, like it sometimes it gets a little jarring.
It gets distracting.
Yeah. And I'm like, fuck, man, I want to get to the meat of the story or whatever. Oh, God damn it. My questions keep slipping out of my mind. We really need to write this stuff down.
That's all right.
Back to what you were saying about the Skype thing. Yeah, dude, it is hard. The other day, I mean, it worked out for us because they were willing to drink super early. Tiki Oishi from Japan, they were drinking with us at 10 a.m. their time. And then
Nice.
in a couple weeks, we're going to be doing Tiki Punks from Oslo.
Okay.
But we're going to have to move our show back probably like probably 2 or 3 hours back because
I think as long as after 6,
they
that's fine.
they would start drinking at 3 a.m. their time.
But
Oh,
like Johnny
That's
said,
awesome.
they're turbo
Yugen.
Yugen?
Yeah.
And I'm like, come on.
They
sure
could
you've done
do it.
worse.
Yeah. And I can't wait to have them on. I don't know if you know anything about them or you talk to them ever. They're pretty
I
interesting.
haven't. I've seen them on Instagram, but I haven't talked to them. But no, I was saying earlier, you're Tiki Oishi, I guess.
Oh, Tiki Oishi.
He had
Yeah.
He had commented on one of my Instagram posts, so you can see sneak peek of Hugman's on my Instagram. There's a bunch of pictures on there if you'd like to check it out. So
Yes, I do.
check out my Instagram. Got to promote.
Yeah, and by the way, we haven't talked about this yet. So
Is it at Dave Phantomatics?
David Phantomatic.
I'm gonna plug it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she's gonna put his Instagram in the comments. The most important thing you can do for David is there's 2 links in the description, whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, which I doubt anyone's watching on Twitch, and I doubt like hell anyone's watching on Twitter. But if you're on any of those, go to the description. You'll see 2 links in there. One for it's all for Marooned, a Texas Tiki podcast. You can listen. Just click the link, take you to iTunes. Click the link, and it'll take you to the Android store, or I guess Google Play Store.
Google Podcasts.
Yeah, it'll take you to wherever you need to go, no matter what device you're using. Click those links, check his shit out. He's got a new episode coming out soon. Next week, I think he said?
Yes, Friday, the 10th.
Cool.
It'll be a
Dude,
new
I can't
episode
wait to
with
listen to
Bamboo
it.
Ben. It's going to be a good one. It's a lot of fun. We've been drinking a lot of beers, just hanging out in their Airbnb. It was the night before they left to go back home after they were done with this part of the build. So,
Oh, dude, yeah,
it
I
was a lot
forget
of
they
fun.
don't live in San Antonio.
No. Yeah, they drove back to Huntington Beach.
Whoa.
They stopped at Quaran-Tiki in Tucson.
Oh, nice.
Ben's grandfather, Eli Headley, who was one of the original beachcombers, he had done a lot of work there at Quaran-Tiki in Tucson.
Whoa.
And then I guess about 10 years ago, they asked Ben to do work there. So his son, Blake, wanted to check it out. So that's super cool. That was a big part of the podcast. A lot of the conversation was focused around his grandfather, Eli, and his contributions to Tiki. And just Ben in general, man. His grandfather was like one of the OGs. If it were not for his grandfather, there wouldn't be, a Jungle Cruise at Disney. Probably wouldn't be a lot of parts of the Enchanted Tiki room.
Cool.
Yeah. So Ben's just like, he's the child of Tiki. Like, it's in his blood.
Wow.
So yeah, that's a lot of what we talk about in this upcoming episode. So check it out. It's a good one.
Sounds great.
Yeah, there's not a lot of old school Tiki files that will come on shit like this. Like, I mean, old school. Well, I guess his grandpa wasn't on it, but he talks about it, right? Or did I miss?
Oh yeah, his grandfather passed away many years ago.
Okay.
But yeah, no. There's been books written about him. There's like historical markers in San Pedro Beach, I guess, where they had a house made out of driftwood.
Whoa.
Like, so there's a historical marker that his grandfather is responsible for. And then his grandfather carved the tikis at the Aku Aku at the Stardust in Vegas. Where there's one of them still sitting in a park in Vegas that you can go see. So, I mean, the guy he's all over the place. So it's
That's
super cool.
Super cool. Dude, and what you were saying earlier about whenever this fucking quarantine is done and
Sorry.
Dallas is not a horrible hotspot to come get a virus at.
Yeah.
Whenever you do come to Fort Kahunas and Swizzle, I would one of those nights. I think it'd be really cool to do. We're going to transition the show to more of a talk show. Like, that was the whole idea, is to make it like, it's when it becomes a real show on stage, it'll be more like Monster Vision plus the Tom Green Show, but Tiki.
All right.
And it'd be really cool to get you on the actual live show whenever we start doing that. And
How many animals will you milk
again
on the show?
Probably none.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. No,
So not
probably
that
not.
far into Tom Green.
Oh, the moose. Yeah. Yeah. Probably none with me.
I'll do it.
Yeah,
I'll
I guess
milk-
she can do it.
I'll milk a hamster. I don't care.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, I'd love to. Yeah, and now I have to get you guys on Marooned also, so we'll trade off. We'll record it as a podcast / Quaran-Tiki, or what was the name that you're going to after this?
Secret.
Oh,
Secret.
well, it's secret now. Yeah.
But do you have
Okay, all right.
I do. I got the Instagram. I snagged it.
I was like, no
And I've-
more waiting. You take those handles as soon
Yeah,
as you can.
dude. See, that's the thing. Is like,
Yeah.
I totally know. And this is, I guess, this is,
I just found out there's another Quaran-Tiki.
and there, yeah,
And that's why I'm a little salty.
yeah. It is totally the easiest name to snag, and I should have thought about that before we snagged it, because now, it's a good and bad thing. Like, the only /Quaran-Tiki we don't have is Instagram. It's just some dude who is like, he's into Tiki, but he like has posted like 3 pictures, and most of them are like him just drunk hanging out with his daughter. If you're watching, I will buy the fucking I will buy your Instagram
An
handle,
odd
please.
choice.
But
I mean, she's a
and
baby.
stuff to
She's a
post.
baby. No, it's nothing weird.
Okay.
No.
I'm
It's just like a tiki dad.
I don't know that
No.
want to associate with that.
It's just like
that
a
name
tiki
can't.
dad.
You can't come back from that.
No. He's just like some tiki dad getting drunk and he's like hanging out with his kid or whatever. And I'm like, dude, come
That
on,
also
please.
doesn't sound responsible either.
Yeah, I
It's
guess
quarantine.
not. Yeah,
We're
yeah.
all trying.
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, come on, let me buy it.
But I'm thinking, I just keep. It's why it took me a long time to buy a face mask, because in my mind, if I pretend it's not going to be a long time thing, then it won't be. So, I mean, if you pay for that Instagram handle and then the quarantine's over and then you switch the name.
Oh shit, it's whatever. I'm not gonna pay more than $100.
Okay.
Like, he's not listening.
No.
But
Where's he at? We'll go find him.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he's far. He's north, real north. And I was like, dude, you couldn't even come on the
How
show. I
far
don't give a
north?
fuck. Come on.
Midwest.
No, like north. He's in like Maryland or something.
Oh.
Oh, that's not that north. I thought you were gonna say like Canada or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh,
can
no,
get there.
no.
I'll be all right. Yeah.
Damn.
We'll
no.
whoop on his legs if we need to.
Dude, yeah, it would be cool. But and see, that's the thing is like it's
To
good.
whoop on his legs?
It's good and bad to have
Yeah.
a universal name. It's good because when people hashtag Quaran-Tiki, they can come and see this. And since it's like a fledgling show, there's not a ton of viewers. There are certain nights, like when we first started doing it, and literally the Dallas was locked down. There was nothing to do. People would be like, "Okay, fuck, I'm gonna go on here and just watch this guy get hammered."
Yeah.
drunk."
I'm not doing anything else.
Oh,
Right?
by the way,
Watch-
Nathan
I
Yoakum's
can watch
watching.
Tiger King or I can watch Quaran-Tiki.
Right.
Dude, right? Yeah.
Choices.
And oh man, that's another thing. Yeah. Oh shit. And you never mind about Tiger King. But yeah, man, that was a weird show. I really.
That was very interesting.
I met him.
Oh yeah, Joe
Did you?
Exotic.
That's awesome.
I
Yeah.
went to. It was before I knew, like, what do they call them? Roadside
Roadside
zoos?
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or not
It
great.
was like when you first moved to Dallas, right?
Yeah, and like I had my friends on Reddit, and we would just go do things that were on Groupon, and I went and met him because he was doing like the tours, like all of them, and I remember him going off about like fucking PETA and like we'll shoot anybody who comes out here or whatever. I was like, okay, and then
The question is though, how much expired meat did you eat?
none. I did not eat there.
Okay.
Thank
All right,
God.
just making sure.
Oh my God! After seeing he built
I think
that
one of my
restaurant,
one of my favorite memes was of the people watching Tiger King and having eaten like the pizza. They're like,
Oh, yeah.
that was one of my favorite ones. That was so good. But yeah, no, that guy's a trip. So originally when they first announced it, there's in Louisiana, there's a roadside attraction that there's billboards like as soon as you cross the state line of come see the tiger. So I thought that's who it was going to be because there's a gas station with a tiger pen.
Oh
And
my
that's what I thought
god.
it was. Yeah, in Louisiana. I mean, go Tigers, I guess. But yeah, so that was crazy that it's in Oklahoma of all places. So
Right?
go figure.
You guys got any?
All right, you got a dog.
Yeah. He likes to be a part of this. You guys got any naked dogs down there in San Antonio?
I mean, I'm sure there's some somewhere. There's none in here though. Like I said, we're in an apartment. As much as I'd love a dog, that's not feasible right now.
Yeah, I feel that. So we I guess it's an apartment you'd call it, but it is a townhome. Like we got a little backyard.
You got a yard.
Yeah.
That's all right.
And man, this guy does nothing but sleep anyways. He's a little bit lazy. And on walks he gets tired, but
No hair.
no
That's
hair.
what dogs do.
That's the weird thing
No
about
exercise.
him. Yeah. Man, you need to get your life together. What are you doing? That's probably why you don't have hair. And oh, dude, that is the worst thing about, because we have 9 to 5s as well, and that is actually the sucky thing about Tiki Oasis is, or just going to any of those events, is leaving the dogs. Like we don't have kids, so it's we have 2 dogs, and like there's great sitters and shit out there, but I'm like after the 4th day in a row of just getting shit hammered in another state, I'm like, fuck, man, like I feel bad. Like I should be getting
That
shit
first
hammered with my
Tiki
dog.
Oasis, we were like looking for flights back home.
Yeah. Oh
And
my
we were like, holy shit, it's like fucking $600.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not inexpensive to get to San Diego.
Yeah.
As much as I love it, it's not cheap.
Dude, and I don't know if you've watched any of the Quaran-Tikis before this. If you didn't, I don't blame you because they're a mess. But
I watched Jason's episode briefly.
oh, cool. So we got a super good deal. We got a $645 ticket there and back, a round trip ticket to Japan.
Nice.
Yeah, it's crazy. But then,
Waiting to use it.
yeah, we booked it for May of this year. We did that on February 2nd is when we bought the ticket, and then like the next month, the shit just goes down here, and we're like, okay, fuck, it'll blow over, whatever. And then now it's like, oh god, we're hoping to go in September. We really want to check out Tiki Oishi recommended. They're called what is it? Is it just called Headhunter?
I think it's Headhunter.
Headhunter in Japan. They only got like three tiki bars in like all of Japan. It's crazy.
I didn't hear from them what the
Trader
other
Vic's
one was,
Tokyo.
but then there's Trader Vic's.
Oh, and Trader
That's
Vic's.
the
Yeah.
second one.
So we know too. We're gonna check out Trader Vic's for sure, and then
They said the other one was far away.
Headhunter. Yeah, and then that other one that's far away. I don't remember what it's called, but I don't know. Well, maybe we'll do a live show from there. That is another thing I wanted to ask. Why so many questions are getting fucked up. That's why I wanted to ask about your mobile setup too. Is because when we do go on either a vacation or we go to Tiki Oasis or Caliente or anything like that, which now I was listening to. What podcast was I listening to? The Zen Tiki Lounge. Rory, that puts on Caliente, was saying that they're gonna roll it way back, even after this thing is, even after quarantine is done, and they're gonna make it like super duper small. So I don't know if we will ever get to go to Caliente for a while, but just mobile setups in general. Like we want to be able to do it mobily, and the setup that I have right now, not mobile.
So, like, if you're wanting to do live, I don't know how feasible that is, because you're gonna need a lot of equipment. If you do it with your camera and then just sync the audio to it, I think that'd be super cool too. And that's one of the reasons. So, one of the things I've gotten asked the most during this quarantine is why I'm not doing like an Instagram or Facebook show or something like that. And I could, but I like podcasting because it's more of a permanent medium. I record it and we have it. The listener can jump in through their podcast player of choice, start listening, and they can stop it. And as soon as they pick it up, it starts right back where they left off. I just like the permanency of it, and that you can put it on at any time. You don't need to be focusing on your phone if you're driving to work, if you're commuting to work, whatever you're doing. You can put it on whenever and just go from there. But yeah, I mean, doing a live show is super cool. You could even do like a video podcast if that's what you wanted to do once this thing is all over and you take it traveling with you.
That's probably a more feasible idea than doing the live streams.
Yeah, I just live stream, man. That's a lot of stuff to have to take.
Dude,
if you're live streaming,
it took me forever to figure out. It took me forever to figure out how to get this shit set up. It's like ridiculous how much crap you have to learn. And that's why we're using Skype instead of Zoom. Everybody uses Zoom, and that you didn't care, but there's been a lot of people that be like, I'm just going to use Zoom. And I'll be like, no, you can't. We tried. Yeah. It was so weird. Like, our very first episode, I think officially as Quaran-Tiki, we did use Zoom, and it worked flawlessly. There's nothing wrong with it. And then every episode after that, it was like, we couldn't get anybody on. It would keep like dropping out.
Sponsor representative on.
Yeah, we had somebody from Spirit. It sucked. And
there's time limits on there also, right?
Yeah, it was. It was like 40 minutes or something. Dude, Skype is the way to go. It's awesome. And like you said, it's easy. You can get quality audio from it on your podcast.
Yeah. Well, and that So I'm just using my iPad right now. That's what I
nice.
do all my editing. I've like in the last year and a half, I've switched to like an iPad only setup. So I edit the podcast. I edit all my photography on there. Also, I do everything on my iPad. The only reason I still have my MacBook is because of Skype calls. If I'm doing them for the podcast, I have to be able to route the audio through different software and stuff that the iPad can't do. But yeah, I mean, other than that, if it weren't for that, I'd be iPad only because it's just so easy.
That's
Just
pretty
download
cool,
an
man.
app.
I would. I'm a PC guy. I would stress the hell out if I had to edit anything on a iPad. That's a good.
It's so easy.
I know that's a good. That's what I'm saying. That's a good thing to have, man. I don't have any kind of. Well, I guess we do have some tablets that we've acquired over the years. We never really use them too much though.
Yeah.
That's nice though, especially since it's like beyond mobile. All you have to do is stick it in a bag and go.
Totally.
Yeah, well, it's super easy to carry. I could take it to school. That was the big thing, was trying to find a new computer for school. Do I invest in a new MacBook or iPad? Wife talked me into the giant iPad. It's like a widescreen TV, but it's nice. It's not very usable otherwise, but, you know, for everything that I do workflow-wise, I guess it's all right.
Nice, man. What was it? I had one.
What about you guys? So let me turn this around.
Okay, all right.
Why did you guys start Quaran-Tiki? What was the start, and where did this prompt come from that you said, you know what, we need to do a talk show? And you did it.
It was really stupid, but it is funny. Do you want to say it or should I?
I don't know where you're going.
The apocalyptic margaritas.
Oh, yeah. You can say it.
I like where this is going.
There were, after all the bars closed, so she's a go-go dancer and a burlesque performer, and I do a lot of film and video, I shoot a lot of burlesque performers, drag performers, short films, feature films, just all that shit. Direct and DP it, or just DP it if it's a big thing and they have a director. And I do that in Dallas mainly. There's very few times I've left the state to do it. But one of those times got me to Lost Lake, and that was really nice. In Chicago.
You went to Lost Lake.
Lost Lake.
I told him to go to 3 Dots, but he didn't.
I like 3 Dots more than Lost Lake.
That's what a lot of people say.
Lost Lake was a little too hip for me. Too many overalls, too many cinched ankles. It's a little hipster. The cocktails were good, but the crowd was very hip.
The cocktails were good.
I don't fit in. I'm like 2 years older than you guys, and I still don't fit in.
So we spent a lot of our weekends at bars because she's performing, or somebody in the friend group is performing, because now we have this giant network of performers, or just friends that own bars who performers perform at, and we just go support them and hang out and get drunk. So when that stopped, it was the weekend, and I was like, well, fuck, let's drink, but I don't know what to drink. And
it's the weekend, why not?
But we really wanted margaritas, so I was like, okay. And I just put up some stupid Facebook post. I was like, hey, 100 likes and we'll live stream apocalyptic margaritas. And I had this Mad Max jacket from, there's this anime convention called A-Con that goes on here in Dallas. And we both really like to dress up. And A-Con has been going on so long that, it doesn't matter what you're dressed up as. Just come dressed up as anything, as long as it's, pop culturally identifiable, like Mad Max, or what were you dressed up as? Hell Girl? There's an anime called Hell Girl. She was that. I was Mad Max. And so I had this jacket laying around. I was like, and that's another thing, is and kind of why Quaran-Tiki is the way it is with the apocalyptic shit. And I can't figure out how to point to that
it's cool.
Nuclear logo thing, but whatever. That's why it is, because I'm completely obsessed with Mad Max and just Fallout and all that kind of shit. So I was like, yeah, let's do apocalyptic margaritas, and
No. He posted to Facebook, 100 likes, and I'll make apocalyptic margaritas on Facebook Live.
Oh, yeah,
And he
yeah.
got it so fast.
Yeah, it happened in like 10 minutes, and I was like, fuck, okay, I guess I'm doing that. And while we still did tiki and everything then, like, I didn't want to turn it into a tiki thing. I was like, okay, I guess I'll just get drunk. And then...
Isn't that all tiki is?
Yeah, and then I was like, okay, I guess let's... There was such a good response the first night that we're like, man, let's do it again. But let's make it tiki, because that's the booze we really care about. And I don't know, it kind of just evolved from there.
Did you not have an idea for the talk show before that?
No, I don't think so.
You didn't?
I don't think so. I think that the initial response from Apocalyptic Margarita Night was like, dude, oh my god, like, let's do a real talk show, like sit down couch, like Conan O'Brien, but in the middle of the wasteland. And you know,
Siggy is Andy Richter.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right.
We've said that exact word before.
Less quips.
Yeah, and then Johnny would be. Oh God, I don't remember who leads Conan's band anymore.
I remember it was
Was it Max Weinberg?
Max Weinberg and then Max Weinberg.
You know, Jimmy Vivino.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
what it is now?
I think it is. I don't know. I don't watch TV.
I watched
Yeah.
it a lot when it was Max Weinberg.
Yeah, back in the day.
I liked
And
it.
Yeah.
Johnny will be there making drinks, slinging drinks and stuff. So yeah, that's what we wanted to do. But we didn't think it would last this long. We thought we'd already be getting the set built and getting on stage and doing it and doing that kind of stuff. But you know, the quarantine or whatever. And that was the other thing, is we're trying to reach. A lot of our first guests have been Texas. Most of our guests have been Texas, which I super dig. But I really want to get out there and just find people that are making interesting stuff. Well, like you, that's why we wanted to have you on, because you're doing a podcast. There's not a lot of people doing tiki-centric podcasts. There's not a lot of people doing tiki in Japan, so we want to have Tiki Oishi on, and then Tiki Punks in Oslo. Just, you know, kind of the further reaches of tiki. We're not huge on super traditional tiki. While I love it and appreciate it, I do think that there can be cooler extensions of it that is more relatable to today's thing, like live streams, podcasts.
To today's views.
Yeah. And you know, I'm just not like, I'm not a big Disney tiki guy. That's not my thing at all.
I like Dole Whip.
I know people love that, and they fucking
Dole Whip is fantastic.
Dole Whip is dope.
I'm not gonna knock that.
I will never knock Dole Whip.
But
Love Dole Whip, but I'm not.
But if you tell me your favorite tiki bar is Trader Sam's, I'm probably not gonna pay attention. I'll probably
Yeah. No,
zone
no.
out after
I'm just
that.
that is not my thing, man. That is just.
It's
my
not bad.
thing. And
Not
if you
good,
like
but it's
Tiki
not
Disney and you're watching this, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
It's totally cool. I get it, but
To each their own.
I just to each their own. Tiki is for everybody, like that one Facebook group. But I want to do something weirder, and I want to talk to the outliers in Tiki. Not so much the.
Well, and that's.
I don't want to have.
You don't want to be pigeonholed. You don't want to pigeonhole yourself. I get it. You don't want to
Yeah.
back yourself into a corner.
But even then, like some of
I
the
did with a Texas Tiki podcast name, where I'm like, now I'm nationwide, but I'm gonna stick with the Texas Tiki podcast, I guess.
Good, I like that. Yeah. I mean, even if you just change it to Marooned, you know, whatever. If and when, at least you have something that's already established, which is good.
And the roots are always going to be in Texas, and we're not planning on moving.
Cool.
I ask the wife every day, but she says no, so we're not moving.
Same.
Yeah, if it were up to me, we'd already be in San Diego. We'd be doing this from San Diego. So
Nice.
But no, I love Texas. I'm born and raised, so
Dude,
I'm happy here.
Well, yeah, us too. And that's one of the things I'm so stoked about, all this new tiki shit coming in Texas.
Yeah,
the little
it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, man, and that was one of the great bummers. Is I'm trying to think when Trader Vic's reopened in, I think, 2007. And I wasn't old enough to drink then. Was I? No, I wasn't. I think I was old enough to drink in like 2009 or something like that. I'm 31 now. Whatever. Anyone else do the math. Nobody's going to do the math because nobody cares. And I don't care either. But I was like, fuck, man. So close to being able to go to Trader Vic's in Dallas, even though everyone says when they reopened it sucked. It wasn't anything compared to the original.
But it still would have been cool.
I know. It would have been really cool.
It still would have been Trader Vic's.
Yeah. And I don't know. And I'm just glad that we get to experience this now. Because while I love going to other drinking holes around Dallas, my favorite ones... Oh, and that's the thing, because Dallas doesn't have a lot of tiki bars. There's a lot of other bars that do pop-ups with... not just Swizzle. Love Swizzle. Love you, Jen. Love you, Marty. But there is Lounge here. They used to do a tiki night on Mondays. And
fun. We only went once.
Yeah, and they have bartenders, or not bartenders, DJs doing exotica, and bartenders that formerly worked at tiki bars that live in Dallas. So really good tiki bartenders doing stuff there. Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
awesome.
Dallas is very open to tiki, and I'm really digging it. Or just Texas in general. I don't know. I'm getting drunk now.
Well, I'm envious because y'all are getting to Nickel City. So that's going to be super cool.
I don't know anything about Nickel City. What is Nickel City?
Oh,
Nickel
no,
City-
We went in
Nickel
Austin
City is my
for
favorite
the
Austin
Beach
bar.
Bumberry pop-up Christmas thing.
Yeah.
Those
Wait,
are
what? We're getting a Nickel City?
I didn't hear about
There.
that.
So in the podcast that I did with Travis, the owner of Nickel, he had mentioned they were opening a new one. And I was pulling for San Antonio. He
Right.
said no, that it's in Fort Worth. So
Ah.
lucky y'all, Nickel City is amazing. It's like the coolest, low-key, just...
That's cool.
I don't want to say hole in the wall because I feel like that's disparaging. It's just a
It's kinda
good
divey,
neighborhood
though,
bar
right?
where you can go get a beer. But they also do amazing cocktails. So you can, and that's their whole vibe. You want to spend $5, get a beer, you can do that. You want to spend $200 on a pour of whiskey, you can do that too.
Wow.
They do cocktails, they do beers. It's y'all are in for a good time because Nickel City is amazing.
Love that.
Nice. We'll have to go. We only went there when it was
The Christmas pop-up.
the Christmas pop-up.
Yeah.
Did you get to check that out?
Yeah, I did a podcast with them about it.
I guess I missed that one. Or I was drunk when
Yeah.
I was listening to it. One of the two.
It was a good one. It was a lot of fun, but Nickel City is amazing. We had actually recorded it the last weekend of Halloween. So the last two Halloweens, they dressed the bar up as Moe's Tavern. It was awesome.
Oh, wow.
Like they do the whole facade. So the first year they did just Moe's Tavern, and there's a liquor store right next door. The second year they did that, and they did the comic book shop right next door. Like they did the
Wow.
whole facade. It's awesome. They had Flamin'
Oh.
Moe's on the menu. It was super cool.
Damn,
yeah, when I
man.
pulled up, I'm like, this is the Tiki pop-up?
Yo, I was really surprised. And
But
then you
I
go
had a
inside and
really
you're
Well,
good
because
time.
but that's what's so cool about it. It's not a tiki bar at all.
Yeah.
But they do have a section on their menu that's rotating. That's 4 or 5 tiki cocktails that they do. They change out every couple months. So
Okay.
it's super cool.
That's super cool. I dig that.
That's fun.
And so,
Yeah.
all the people that do Swizzle used to work at a bar called, what is it?
Parker Barrels?
Not Parker Barrels, the other one. In Cedars. Why can't I think of the name of that bar? We used to go there all
Oh,
the time.
Industry Alley.
Industry Alley. And they had a secret menu. You just had to ask for it, and it came in this folder.
Yeah.
It was very like
It said, like, I think it had a top secret
a
stamp
top
or
secret
something.
stamp. Yeah, and you could-
Nice.
But it was a full menu of tiki drinks because like everyone there, when they were there, was obsessed with tiki, and that's where they would do a lot of the Swizzle events. So that
That's
was always
awesome.
cool.
And they did one of the marketplaces there, didn't they?
Yep. Yeah. They did quite a
Okay,
few of the
yeah.
marketplaces there. Yeah.
I haven't been there. I honestly, I've been to Dallas since I've been of drinking age, but that was just for like Rangers games, not to like check out the
yeah.
cocktail scene there. So yeah, I need to get it back out there. I feel like it's long overdue.
For sure, man.
Fun.
Yeah. Dallas is fun. It's a blast, and we like San Antonio too.
Yeah, I haven't been there in
Yeah,
so
San
long.
Antonio's all right.
I still
I
have
think
never.
I was like not of drinking age the last time I went out in San Antonio, which is not. What's the point of that?
Yeah. Dude, well, I'm getting really hungry. I think we're gonna wrap this thing out. How do you feel?
Sure.
You cool?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, again, I'm gonna. Oh my God. I think I've poured way too much rum, but I don't want to be a sloppy mess on this one. But David Marooned podcast, Marooned a Texas Tiki podcast. The links are in the description of the video. Please go check it out. You're gonna love. If you haven't listened to it, and I know a lot of my Texas Tiki files have, but if you haven't, check it out. Even if podcasts aren't your thing, it is seriously dope. I love it so much. Yeah, dude.
Appreciate that. Thanks for having me on, by the way. Yeah,
absolutely.
It was fun.
Totally.
We'll have to do it again.
Yeah, we will absolutely do it again for sure, and hopefully in person.
Live, yeah.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
We'll just stay 6 feet apart. It'll be all right.
Totally.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. And thank you everybody for joining in and watching. We super appreciate you. Just do us one favor. Go check out David's podcast. Even if you're not in Texas, Aramis.
Follow him on Instagram. I linked it in the comments.
For sure, man. And make yourself that Mai Tai with a bit of Denizen rum. I think you guys will really like it. That is also pinned in the comments. I'm sure everyone knows how to make a Mai Tai. Just put a little Denizen in there. David, thank you for coming on. We really appreciate it. We can't wait to check your new episode out on Friday.
Yes, next Friday. It'll be launching, so check it out. It's a good one.
Awesome.
Cool, man. Cheers. Mahalo.
Awesome. Y'all have a good night.
You
Stay
too.
safe.
Bye.
All right, guys. Well, that was David. David Jimenez. David Phantomatic. All sorts of things. Go check him out. Go listen to the Phantomatics. Go check him. Sorry, I was reading that. Oh, all of a sudden, dude. I'm sorry. The booze is hitting me, and I don't want to drag on. There's no reason to make it a 4-hour show of me going like.
We're not doing that anymore.
No, we're not doing that anymore. We're gonna get it together.
Blame me if you want. That's not happening.
No. So yeah, go check David out. Johnny, his Venmo is in the comments. Throw some dollars at him.
Go to my Instagram. Go to his Instagram.
Yeah, go to our Instagram. Check it out. We're at Quaran-Tiki. I know that's a mouthful. Pretty dumb. Guy who has the
at Quaran-Tiki.
At Quaran-Tiki. Sell it to us. Shit. Okay. Anyways, it's been fun hanging out. We'll be back. We're gonna do every other Friday, and we're gonna have some go on next. Not next Friday, but the Friday after next. Anyways, motherfuckers. This has been Quaran-Tiki. Suck it.
Your attention, please. This is Dick Chapman, one of your official civil defense broadcasters with a special message. Military authorities have advised us that an enemy attack by air is imminent. This is a red alert. You are advised to go to your nearest shelter area immediately. Find shelter. There is not time to leave the city. Your state civil defense director has just issued the following instructions. Please remain calm. Every precaution will be taken for your protection. Keep your radio tuned to this place on the dial throughout the alert period for information. Telephone service to your home may be cut off to permit military and civil defense authorities to carry out vital operations. Do not attempt to join your family or your children if they are now separated. They will be cared for where they are. Obey your civil defense warden and find shelter now. Take shelter in your basement or in your nearest shelter area. If you can plug in your radio in the basement, take it with you. Use a portable radio set if you have one. Otherwise, turn up the volume of your radio so that you can hear it in the basement. Keep calm, don't lose your head. If you are at work, obey your civil defense authorities. Go quickly and calmly to your designated shelter. If your children are at school, they are being directed to shelter by their teachers. If you are in an automobile, roll over to the curb and then go immediately to the nearest shelter area. Do not leave your car where it will block traffic. This station will continue to stay on the air throughout the alert period to bring you authentic information and official instructions. Stay tuned to 640 or 1240 kilocycles on your radio for official information. Refuse to listen to unauthorized rumors or broadcasts. This is your official civil defense broadcast.
In accordance with the authority vested in me, I hereby declare a civil defense emergency to exist in the state of Minnesota. This will put into effect emergency plans for your welfare. Minnesota civil defense organizations, including those of counties and municipalities, are directed to mobilize